Over the past 24 hours, the National Transportation Safety Board has been called to investigate 3 separate aviation incidents. Yesterday, a helicopter broke apart midair, crashing into the Hudson River and killing all 6 occupants. And at Ronald Reagan Airport, 2 jetliners had a minor collision on the ground. And we're learning more about an incident that happened just this morning where a small plane crashed in Florida, erupting into a ball of flames. Tessa Bennett joins us in studio with more on this. Tessa, what new information has been released on these incidents today?
Manisa, while witness videos of the event are difficult to watch, they're at the center of ongoing investigations. We now know there are no survivors after a small plane went down in Florida this morning, and more details have been released about the family killed in the New York helicopter crash.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh!
This video taken in New York shows a splash followed by additional debris spinning in the air before hitting the water. A family from Spain was about to celebrate the 9th birthday of one of their children when their sightseeing helicopter broke apart midair, crashing into the Hudson River between New York City and New Jersey yesterday afternoon. All passengers on board, an executive at automation company Siemens, his family, and the pilot were killed. Reports say the children on board were 4, 8, and 10, and the 8-year-old's birthday would have been today.
What I will say to the public, if something struck you as different, or maybe you paused, or it crossed your mind that maybe it's something you would like to share with our investigators, there's no downside, please, in sharing that information with us.
The helicopter flight departed from a downtown heliport around 3 p.m., lasting around 16 minutes. Radar data shows it was flying north along the Manhattan skyline before heading south to the Statue of Liberty. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating, but has provided few details thus far. And in Florida today, a small plane crashed along a busy street, erupting into a ball of flames just outside of the Boca Raton Airport. Officials later confirmed there were no survivors after the twin-engine Cessna 310 went down due to mechanical issues.
3 on the plane, 3 souls on board, and we can confirm those were all fatalities. One gentleman on the ground he hit a tree because of all the debris and the fire. It's non-life-threatening injuries on him. We treated him and sent him to the hospital.
Elsewhere in the U.S. yesterday, 2 American Airlines jets had a minor collision at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. The Federal Aviation Administration said the wingtip of an aircraft struck another while on the taxiway. 6 members of Congress were aboard one of the jets involved in the collision, though no one was hurt.
That type of incident is called runway incursion. It could happen on taxiway or it could happen on the active runway. When it happens on active runway, it's very serious and could be dangerous and fatal.
All of these incidents follow a string of aviation issues in the U.S. over the past few months.
The runway incursion, unfortunately, has been on the rise in the United States. And if you look at the records of the runway incursion, it has been really staggering.
The most notable case was the January 29th crash over Ronald Reagan Airport between a jetliner and an Army helicopter that killed 67 people. Naj Mishgati, an aviation expert who has worked in the industry for 40 years, says he has an idea of why there might have been an uptick in these events.
The key is in the application and in full implementation of this document, which is called a State Safety Program, which has been signed off by Federal Aviation Administrator and the National Transportation Safety Board Chair. We need a full and unfettered and immediate application and implementation of this document.
Mishgati says the program details all necessary safety precautions that need to be taken at every level of the aviation industry. More details are expected in the coming days and weeks following these crashes. The FAA did confirm today the company operating the helicopter that crashed in the Hudson River was previously involved in 2 safety incidents that were investigated.